Horizons Rebirth here, and today I'll be talking about how to make it as an up-and-coming rapper. It's really a step-by-step process. You can really replicate it if you know what to do. So the first thing you should do is first come up with a name. Like I just said, my name is Horizons Rebirth. That basically means rebirth of the sun, rebirth of the sunrise. So pretty much new beginnings, changes. So brand new day. So pretty much what that means is just come up with a name that has meaning. Come up with a name that is memorable and something that's catchy. Step 2, you want to build a brand around your name. So building a brand is pretty easy if you know what you're doing with the name. If your name is memorable, it's memorable for a reason. It's because it's consistent with a certain set of morals, values, and characteristics. So once you have that all down, once you have a name, once you have a certain set of things you're standing by, you got a code you're standing by pretty much. So I call myself Horizons Rebirth. And what I'm doing is based around esotericism, spirituality, because a lot of spirituality is based upon the sun. And once you do that, you want to make a logo, again, based upon a certain set of characteristics, upon a certain set of values, consistent. So I made my logo sunrise, and then it has a third eye right there, so representing sun, and then representing spirituality. But your brand should be unique to you. It should be something that you're willing to stand for, something you're into, pretty much. Alright, for step 3, you're going to want to set up your social media. So for your social media, you should already have your logo, you should have your name, you should have basically what you're doing this for, what's the commonalities, what's the general theme of it. You want to have your profile picture, you want to have that banner, and then in your bio, you want basically what kind of artist are you, let the people know to turn the notifications on, have your email there, just in case anybody has any inquiries or if anybody wants to collab. Also, make sure you have a link. I have a link tree here. So basically, that's going to take you to a number of different outlets. On your social media, you want something important pinned. So it could be a song. For me, I have my merch page here. Just letting them know where I want them to go straight up as soon as they get there. And then you want to post consistently. Because especially nowadays, it's 2021. You notice how the dates are very recent. Yeah, you want to keep your date up to page, because don't nobody want to go to a page and see something you posted a year ago, because if you see somebody posted a year ago and never posted it again, how you expect anything, any other type of content out of them, for real. So yeah, keep your shit up to date and people gonna know that you're active. Also, as for me, I don't really be spending too much time here on the main timeline. I do follow the right people. It's important to follow the right people. You don't want to just be following anybody, because you want to be a part of a certain community. You want to be a part of a certain conversation. If you're just following anybody, it's going to be random shit and you're not going to know what's going on. But as for me, my brand is about spirituality. So I followed a whole bunch of pages talking about spirituality. And so I can get involved in any one of these joints. I'm going to know what's going on because I'm in the mix. So for real, as I said, I don't usually be on the main timeline because it'd be random sometimes. So usually I'll go to my notifications and I'll see who liked my stuff or retweeted, and then I'll just DM them or something, for real. Also, for this next step, it's super important that you record so much fucking music, bro. Like, if you really about this rap shit, like, you gotta record tons and tons of music, because it's a lot of niggas who just record a song or two or three a month and like act like that's cool. And like, I mean, yeah, it's cool. It's niggas who record less, but if you really wanna do something with this shit, bro, it's a lot of niggas making music out here, and the only thing that's gonna differentiate you is how much are you recording, how much are you developing, how much are you practicing. So for me, I'm not gonna show nothing, but I have so much fucking shit in the vault, bro. Like, it's stupid. Like, it's fucking stupid. So like, just make sure, even if you even if you have like a catalog, which you really do need, you need to build up your catalog to like 10 songs at least. If you want to call yourself a professional rapper, if you want to be professional about shit, you gotta have at least like 10 songs out at the very least. Even if you got 10 songs out, bro, you need to have like 30 in the vault, just cause you'll be able to post it anytime you want, just if the demand starts going up. Because then if you start getting a lot of fans and you don't have no music in the vault and you only got like 10 songs, the fuck you gonna do? Record? Alright, you shit starting to go slow now. You feel me? So make sure you record, because that's gonna be a very important part. There's a reason record labels be getting on niggas. Like, you don't need a record label, but it's a reason the record labels be getting on niggas, because that's very important to the music industry that you record a shit ton of music. Step 5, I showed you guys earlier on notifications, but make sure notifications in the timeline, but make sure you find your niche audience, because it's going to be very important to your brand, because you can't just DM random people, because then you're just going to be wasting your time, because how do you know if they're interested in what you're doing? But if, as for me, for example, but your brand can represent anything, but just for me, for example, my brand represents spirituality. So if I'm pushing spiritual music to people who are interested in spirituality, it's a higher chance they're going to be interested. It's a higher chance they're going to want more. You feel me? So just always make sure you find a niche audience. You find an audience that's following the characteristics, that's following the morals, the values that you're building your brand upon. You know, you want them to be doing that same thing when you look for them. You feel me? Because then it's a higher chance they're gonna be interested. All right, for this next step, you want to market to that niche audience. So in order to market to that niche audience, you need to make cover art. You need to make music videos. You need to make different types of content. So right now, I'm making a new episode for my vlog. Most of my vlog episodes, I'd be talking about spirituality. It'd be like a conversation type of thing. Because I already talk about spirituality in my music. But yeah, market to your niche audience by creating cover art that goes with the brand's values, morals, and characteristics. By making music videos, by making different types of content that also, again, goes with the characteristics, morals, and values. And make sure, I don't really do it because I do more engagement, but make sure you run ads also, because that'll get you a wider audience of people to reach. You know, it's a lot more people that's gonna see you pretty much. So yeah. So for step 7, like I said in the previous step, I don't really run ads. What I mostly do is I engage with my fan base. So if you want to engage with your fan base, you gotta DM a whole bunch of people that's within your niche audience, and you gotta actually have conversations with them. So a good strategy is to not just immediately send your music, but to like say, hi, what's up, how you doing, how's your day, pretty much, and then just build from there. And then if that person is interested in the same things you're interested in, if they're interested in the shit you're representing with your brand, then for real, the conversation will just flow naturally. And just don't try to force nothing. For real. If you're not feeling it, don't like just look for another person. It's millions upon millions of people on social media. So just DM as many people as you can. Um for real, for me, I DM at least 50 people a day at the very least. I would recommend more, just so it's a higher chance of more people, sticking with the brand. But yeah, just make sure you always engage with your audience. Last but not least, I said in the social media step, post consistently. Because you're also DMing a whole bunch of people, but like, if they go and look on your page and there's nothing there, then like, you're just having conversations for no reason. So post consistently, and you'll see a whole bunch of people start messing with your stuff more and more. And the newer people will be able to engage with your content. The more you DM people, the farther it gets. Just always have a new post ready. You feel me? Just always have a new post ready, because it'll be there for you. You feel me? When that new person decides, oh, this person's nice, let me go check out their page. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not difficult at all to become a musician nowadays, professionally. You just have to really be with the shits, and you have to work hard. You have to work very hard. You have to it takes a long time, but the outcome is very beneficial. It's very, very fulfilling, and it's just a long term process. You gotta fall in love with the process. You feel me? You can't expect these niggas like high up. You feel me? Like get millions upon millions of niggas. Like I can't even imagine that shit. But like, yeah, man, like that shit's crazy. It took them so long. There's no such thing as an overnight success. That shit took them so long. Even with pushing from a record label, they needed to build to get to that deal. You feel me? Like, ain't no record label gonna sign no bum. You feel me? Like, you gotta already have a fan base. So yeah, make sure you build your fan base. Make sure you build your brand. Make sure you record that fucking music, bro. Stop being lazy. Record the fucking music and post all the fucking time. Not just music, but also on your social medias. Have a dedicated strategy to them, because each social media has a different way of the algorithm working, and the algorithm is looking for certain types of content on each social media specifically. So just figure that shit out. It's really not that difficult. You just gotta be genuine with this shit, and it's gotta be something that like you're really feeling. You feel me? So yeah, don't forget to check out my shit. I just helped y'all ass. So don't forget to check out my shit. That shit gonna be in the description. My merch store in the description. This one of my hoodies. It's the Ascension hoodie. Go check that shit out. I'm gonna have that shit in the link. I'm gonna also have my link tree. I'm gonna have a link straight to the merch store. So yeah, go check that shit out. And yo, check out my music. Check out my vlogs. My music is bangers. My vlogs is church. So for real, check both of them out. Shit's gonna change your life. And yeah, I hope y'all successful in y'all journey. And have a great day. God bless.